Now the Giants start from their 48, play action, and then Jones goes deep, and the catch is made, and then Ross. The commitment that this guy has shown when he showed up.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Jaden the Champ. It's been a long time since I did a talking video on YouTube because I've been posting nothing but highlights, going live with other people and stuff, and we still being positive out here. Let's get it. Oh, when it comes to the NBA, it was a rumor out there about Kyrie Irving going to the Los Angeles Lakers. You know, I don't know, it's a rumor out there, but he wants to play with Anthony Davis and Bron. I don't believe the rumor. I think with the Knicks, Clippers, a few other teams, maybe the Kings, talking about like a possible three-way trade team deal. I don't know how would y'all feel about that. But if the Lakers are going to land Kyrie Irving, right, if they're going to do it, who do the Lakers trade? Do they trade Russell Westbrook and Melo to the Nets for Kyrie Irving? Probably like a few draft picks. We don't even know that part yet. But what I think about the move, I don't know about Kyrie Irving to the Lakers though. I don't know if he fit the offense and defensive scheme on that team. Because with the new head coach the Lakers got, I don't know if he's going to want to work with a player like that, like Kyrie Irving. Trust me, Kyrie Irving is top 5 player. Let's not get that twisted, bro. But him and LeBron, they kind of don't like each other. They got respect for each other. But ever since Kyrie Irving demanded a trade in Cleveland, his career changed. Even though he has been putting up good numbers, you know, I think he's arguably the second best point guard in the league. Get mad at me if you want. I think it's Curry first, Kyrie second. Then you could debate the rest. Possibly Damian Lillard too. It could go either way. But Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, and Bron, that sounds good on paper, but can they actually win games if they're going to be on the team? Even though I don't think Kyrie Irving is going to be a Los Angeles Laker, even though I don't personally see it, but I wouldn't be mad at it. Because I'll tell you what, if Kyrie Irving decides to be a teammate for once, like he once used to in Cleveland when he played Kevin Love, Bron, Monchambert, J.R. Smith, and Kyle Korver in them, with Tristan Thompson, like a few other players, well, like with Tyronn Lue, you know, he was like a former head coach for the Lakers. I'm at Cavs. I'm bugging. Oh yeah, and David Blatt. Yeah, a former head coach for the Cavs. Kyrie Irving? I don't know, man. Him, Bron, and AD, yo, that sounds like a great threat as a trio. That sounds like a threat. That would be a triple threat. But if he goes to the Lakers, right, you know, everybody's going to say, oh, LeBron needs help. He needs help. Oh, that's why he needs a teammate. Oh, to win, blah, blah, blah. Listen, in basketball, it's a team game. It's a team sport, not a single-player sport. What you gonna say? Michael Jordan won 6 rings, but when he had Dennis Rodman, Bill Cartwright, Steve Kerr, and Scottie Pippen, you know, I said Dennis Rodman, like Armstrongs, like, please don't do that. Now it gets beat. That ain't gonna work. Like, the Bulls had a team, too. It takes a team to win a championship. What y'all thought? On the Lakers, y'all thought Kobe was doing everything? No disrespect, RP to Kobe. When he had Shaq, they had like a solid point guard, Derek Fisher, a good power forward for like years, but he was mostly solid, like Paul Gasol. It's like they had Lamar Odom, Ron Artest, Metta World Peace. You know, it takes a team to win a championship. I hope y'all know that. You know, Golden State just won the 2022 NBA champions. You know, shout out to them for winning. They had like Steve Kerr, That's the head coach. They got Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, Andre Iguodala, Kevin Looney, and some other players I can't think of right now. You know, Golden State had a young team and they got the job done. But Kyrie Irving to the Lakers, though, him, Bron, AD, that would be great. That would be an automatic championship. Automatic. The reason why they won't do it, even though I think, because it's the contract, you know, Kyrie Irving's going to ask like over 300 something million or 200. Because I don't know if the Lakers can even afford them. Because they had to give away a lot of draft picks. And the Lakers signed a bunch of old players, which I think that was a huge mistake. Because in today's league, teams are going young. That's why you see most teams winning. Because if you do not go young, you're going to lose at old. And that's a fact. If Lakers could somehow get young at free agency, Lakers can get back into the game. You know, you still keep Bron, you keep AD, you could trade everybody else. We ain't worried about everybody else. If Kyrie Irving is not going to be available, if not, try to go for Bradley Beal, who's a threat, a great three-point shooter. He could play solid defense. You know, he's never been on a good team because he's been playing with the Wizards in his entire career. Let's all be honest here. But if not, you possibly 1 or 2 more shooters you could possibly try. If you're going to trade Russell Westbrook to the Kings, try to get DeAndre Fox, you know, who's a really good point guard because he went off in Kentucky. Yeah, man. Another shooting guard I think Lakers should go after is Buddy Hield. He was one of the best shooters in college. You know, he won a 3-point contest not too long ago. Trust me, the Lakers gonna need him. But with Kyrie Irving to the Lakers, it would be a good move. But I wouldn't think the Lakers would do it because it's obviously Kyrie and LeBron. If them two could talk it out, you know, talk like grown men, everything could possibly work. Because when Kyrie and LeBron were the same team, nobody was messing with them. And remember 2015? Remember when Kyrie Irving got hurt with the leg injury against Golden State that put him out for the rest of the series? After it was before the finals, Kevin Love, you know, he got hurt because Kelly Olynyk pulled his shoulder, like, basically like that. That put him, because they had dislocated, so that put him out for the rest of the series. But that very next year, Kyrie Irving and LeBron, in Game 5, they both dropped 41 points, which we never seen that. We probably did. I can't just remember right now. But in Game 7, Kyrie Irving had like 20-something points with the basically game in the 3 and on Stephen Curry. We did the fadeaway 3. Before the 3, remember had Bron had the greatest chase down block in NBA history. There's no debate. Think about it. It was a Game 7. Everything's on the line. And if LeBron doesn't block, Andre Iguodala gets the layup on J.R. Smith. And Golden State goes up 2, then, and the game probably changes. But, yeah. When Kyrie Irving and LeBron won that championship 2016, when they was well, I'm going to say this. When the Cavs was the first team in NBA history to come back 3-1 in the finals, when they was the first team to do it, that was absolute greatness. I get it. Everybody's going to say, oh, the finals was rigged. Draymond Green got suspended, blah, blah, blah. You lucky Curry can't carry. Well, he's doing everything with no help. Bro, it was no excuses in 2016. I'm not trying to hear it. You know? I know Kyrie Irving to the Lakers. I don't know about that move, but that's the one thing I hate about the NBA. When a team wins fair and square, they always find a way to discredit. Remember the Lakers won a championship in 2020? Everybody was saying, oh, that's a bubble ring, that's a Mickey Mouse ring. When the bubble was hard as hell to play in, when nobody wanted to go. It was no crowd advantages, no nothing. You know how difficult that was to even play in that thing anyway? You know, you see players getting real angry. They tired and they frustrated. You know, they feel like it was too much pressure for them in the playoffs. Remember when Clippers choked the 3-1 lead in the bubble? But y'all had nothing to say about them, right? But when the Lakers won the championship, we're going to take it away. If that was any other team, y'all would be giving them praise. Y'all be giving them all credit. Every time when it comes to the Lakers, y'all be finding ways to discredit. Like, y'all find ways to take stuff away. I'm not a fan of that. But overall, what I think of Kyrie Irving to the Lakers, it looks good on paper, but I don't think Kyrie wants to do it because they got LeBron and due to the contract, you know. That's what I personally think. But that's going to do it. You know, shout out to everybody on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, social media, everything else. Y'all can check me out. Instagram, J_Cash529. Twitter, @JKuzi1. YouTube, Jaden Space Champ. In my next video, I might be rapping. That's why I got a pencil right here. About to get the writing. You know, subscribe. And let's get it. We out. You heard?